Oh my, that's gotta be one of the shittiest, crappiest one-handed pours known to man. Alright, so it's Wally. It's Homebrew Wednesday. So, let's start out. What have I done? Had a double brew Saturday. So I did 2 5-gallon batches. I did a 5-gallon pumpkin beer, and I did a 5-gallon Aragent Bastard clone. So my pumpkin beer, more or less it was my creation. I kind of took a handful of recipes that I like and what I thought was interesting, beers that I've had and beers that I haven't had, and kind of combined everything and made my own. So that's what I've got. Slightly hopped, about 12 IBUs or so. OG was 1063, fermented out with white yeast 1968. So let's see, mashed 152. So it should be fairly dry, but not extremely dry. And Aragent Bastard finished out well. It's a beast. It should be. He's finished at 1086. So it should be a good one. Should be a big one. I haven't done anything other than that. Let's see. I've got a lot of video of what I've done. If you guys have followed me, you probably can do a little bit of math and realize that I don't do a whole lot of double brew days. Double brew days are just, they're long, they're drawn out. An extra 2 or 3 hours seems like 6 to me. I don't do a whole lot of 10-gallon batches. Same reason. I don't want, it depends on what it is. I've done 10-gallon batches, usually something that I don't need to dry hop. It's not something that is intensely hopped, so I don't have to worry about that hop aroma dropping out. But typically a Wally beer, as everybody at work, when I give them free beers, home brews, they call it Wally beers, typically 5-gallon batches. So I think I need to keep this short because I got about 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes worth of video that I need to show, and you guys don't want to sit here for 20 minutes watching this mug ramble. But still got the old Rasputin clone in the Keyser, the old kegerator. It's 2 weeks now. It'll be 3 weeks this weekend, so I'll be looking to keg that in the next couple weeks. The pumpkin beer, I'm gonna try to push that one and have it carved up, kegged, carved by Halloween. Why? I don't have anywhere special to go for Halloween, but it's pumpkin beer, Halloween. Why not? So should be ready. It's a pretty clean beer. You'll see the grist and the hop schedule and everything on the old video that follows. So I'm gonna say cheers, guys. It's my zombie dust clone, which is good. Mash Pedals got some beers coming to this guy, so I'm extremely happy, extremely pleased. Can't wait till they get here. I think there's a bottle of his S&J pour beer in there, which I've seen some reviews, and I'm pretty excited to get that one. So, I think I'm gonna sign off, guys. Take another drink on camera. Label out. It was labels out. Okay, see you guys. Mash number 1 started. What time in the morning is it? I don't know. It's around 10ish, I would think. Saturday morning. Sun's glaring. It's still it might be in the low 60s right now. A little chilly out this morning, but got everything up and going. This is a pumpkin beer, but I'm not actually using pumpkin. It's pretty basic grist. Just 7.5 pounds of two-row, 2.5 pounds of Munich, a pound of flaked oats, half a pound of Crystal 80, and a 1/4 pound of 60. Hop schedule is Galena at 60, a 1/4 ounce, then a 1/4 ounce of Fuggles at 15, then the rest of the Fuggles at Flame Out. I'm just using jarred pumpkin pie spice, and that's a teaspoon of that at 0 minutes, and I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon and it says 1 teaspoon, but it's half a teaspoon of vanilla, and that's pure vanilla extract in the zero, along with a 1/4 pound of molasses. So should be pretty good. And I'm actually gonna ferment this out. Ferment this out with 1968. So I was gonna use it for my Aragent Bastard clone, but the more I thought about it, I really wanted to get a more spot-on kind of Aragent Bastard, and not an English version of an Aragent Bastard. But that's where I'm at right now. I got, it's 50 minutes left, so start to sparge. And once I'm done sparging, I get the mash tun cleaned out and start to mash on my Aragent Bastard, which I kind of planned it that way. So that's because I'm probably gonna have to mash longer than an hour. So then that's the beer that I'm really wanting today. So not that I don't want the pumpkin beer. It's just that the pumpkin beer is more of a kind of a novelty thing. I've been drinking quite a bit of pumpkin ales this year, so I figured, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and make one. Fuck it, I'm gonna brew it. So not that I don't like it, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. So that's not really. I kind of formulated that recipe with a handful of different other recipes, kind of threw what I like together, and made one beer. So this is it. I'll be back a little bit later. Alright, been sparging for almost 9 minutes, and I got beautiful copper colored beer wort going into the brew kettle. Sparge running. Got my hot liquor tank. I got about 1.5 gallons more water, and that should be the end of the sparge water. So right now I may be sparging a bit too fast, but I don't quite have. It's just about up there. So I've got about 1.5 gallons, maybe closer to 2 gallons of wort right now collected. So I may slow it down a little bit, but I'll check the numbers and see from there. Alright, pumpkin beer just about to come to a boil. Mashing my Aragent Bastard. And you see I'm using my normally clean pump to recirculate, because I'm going to need that one to pull and to put it in the carboy. My fermentation bucket, but everything's going alright. So far, so good. Hey guys, it's afternoon. I think it's actually like 1-ish, and I haven't had a beer yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and crack into that bad boy. That's my last one from Puka, and it's a classic Belgian style with Puka NC twist. Belgian wheat yeast, bitter and sweet orange peel, traditional Belgian spices, hops with Zaka, Dr. Rudy, and lemon drop hops. Drink it like you mean it. Best enjoyed with a tooled glass with your shirt off, Puka style. So I'll crack into that and see how she goes. I'm sure she's pretty good. Beautiful looking beer. I'm gonna had to show that. I'm not gonna do a review, but I'm gonna go ahead and drink it. That's a beautiful beer. Okay, I lied. Beer is dry, but not super dry. It's spicy, very fruity. The spice blends really well with the bittering hops. It's got a kind of a zing. The carbonation's got kind of a zing, almost like a Mountain Dew or like a Mellow Yellow. That kind of bite in the back of your tongue if you drink it real fast. No, it's awesome. It's good, really good beer. And you can drink that a long time. It's got some lemon taste to it. Man, it's real good. Thanks, Brad. Yep. Zombie Dust Clone. Drinking on that a little bit. Let's see. Just got my pumpkin beer in the fermenter, and it's in there waiting. Got my yeast pitched. So now I quickly cleaned everything up. Now I'm running off my Aragent Bastard clone. So everything's working out great. One thing, I see my numbers. I've got 5.5 gallons, and I hit my original gravity of 1063, right on the money. with extra half a gallon of volume. So that's pretty good. I pitched a liter starter of 1968 in that, and see how that goes. I'm probably going to have to put a blow-off tube on it. I may go ahead and do that, make 2 blow-off tubes real quick, and put both of these together in one blow-off tube, and I mean not one blow-off tube, oh excuse me, but one container with 2 tubes in it, and go from there, because 5.5 gallons in a small bucket fermenter is it's a lot of volume in English yeast. You know, they're monsters. They love to, you know, big Krausens, big fermentation Krausens. So anyway, what am I thinking of? What am I doing? I don't know. Just actually, it's been a pretty easy day. Haven't had any issues. I put in my 15-minute hop addition. Let's see, I put in actually my 0-minute hop addition for my pumpkin beer at 15, so whatever. It was going to be just a hair under 12 IBUs, so it's probably going to pick up a couple points in IBUs, but still, it's, you know, it's not a highly hopped beer, but it smells amazing. The little bit of vanilla I got in there is just a half of a teaspoon, along with a quarter of a pound of molasses. Smells awesome. So hopefully that smell sticks around after it ferments, and see how it is. It's got a really nice cinnamon, and anyway, it smells like a snickerdoodle, almost pretty close to like a snickerdoodle. But anyway, okay, see you guys. I may do some more footage, I don't know, we'll see you guys. This is almost 24 hours after pitching. Beer on the left, that's the pumpkin beer. The Aragent Bastard's on the right. So the Aragent Bastard was 1085, 1086, and that's where you're hearing most of the noise. The pumpkin beer, I fear, would be a little bit more ferocious, but not really. See if we can get a good bubble gurgling up here. Sounds of success. Keeps me up at night because it's so loud.